Welcome back.
Shit, I was burping.
Oh,
yeah, I'm ready.
We're ready, bro. We're ready.
Welcome back, episode 53.
I'm hungry.
Bro, look at us.
Like always.
We're in a new spot right now.
We need a little vlog, a little. What is it called?
A little what?
Not a get ready with me, but like a little like. Never mind.
Okay.
A little room tour. There you go, room tour. Jesus.
Room tour. You want me to throw it in there?
Yeah. Enter it now.
God. Oh, I'm glad at least you did it at the beginning of the video. She does that shit like just randomly throughout the podcast. She's like, put a picture up. And I'm like, I have to fucking remember to do that like after we edit. I haven't even introduced you.
I know, yeah.
Today we got a very special guest. First time on a podcast, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. All right. We got KuntryboyJayyy. Is that how you said it?
Yes,
Am I
sir.
right? All right. Jay.
Eric.
We got Country Boy. Get off your fucking phone. Bro, put that phone away or you're going to get it after class.
I don't like that it looks like you're looking at me when you're talking to Eric. I don't like that.
Yeah, we're going to figure that out.
Yeah.
We
Put
got
Eric over there in the corner.
No, Eric's over there right now.
No, Eric's
Eric.
insert picture now.
No, fucking shit, bro. Eric, play the intro.
These clothes.
Oh. Okay then.
Welcome back. we ran it too close. We usually we have a conversation during the break and I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. Yo. KuntryboyJayyy. If you don't know KuntryboyJayyy, shame on you.
I found you on TikTok a long time ago, and I didn't know you were you were from here until I joined your live, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm from El Paso, and I was like, the fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You had already gotten a bunch of followers though.
Yeah, I had a lot of followers on TikTok, and then I just kept getting banned because of the all the bots from earlier in during the pandemic.
Uh-huh.
So I just had to keep restarting, and then I had people from LA that I had contact with trying to help me, and it was just too many reports. So I had to keep starting over. So this is my fourth account.
I'm going to get you a little closer.
You're good.
All right. Yeah, but dude, that's awesome, bro. It's crazy because Sonny was like, dude, check this guy out.
So I saw that you had followed us on our podcast, and I was like, oh shit, that dude's actually kind of famous.
Yeah. Yeah, so I checked it out. I'm like, oh, we got to ask him. He followed us, so maybe he's interested.
Oh, I followed because of Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't. I'm gonna put a little bit of your business out there. He went to high school with Andre, Pebble Hills High School.
You
Yeah,
did?
we graduated in the same year.
Shit,
Yeah.
that's
I had
cool.
a couple classes with him.
Oh damn, that's cool.
You guys are the same age.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh
23.
yeah. Oh damn, me too. That's
Look what
crazy.
he's doing with his life, and look what you're doing with your life.
So you're saying this podcast is not me doing something in my life?
Hey, we're giving it.
You said it.
We're giving it the
You
old
said
college try, baby. You know
Bro,
what I
no,
mean?
we're not quitting, bro. You spent a lot of money on this place, and I'm not letting you spend on your money.
Speaking of spending a lot of money on this place, this podcast is sponsored by Samorano's Monument Company. Samorano's Monument Company for when, Sonny?
For when it ain't written in stone.
Goddamn. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, back to you, man. You got a big following on TikTok. Can you walk me through how did it happen?
Hold his hand.
No, don't hold my hand.
Oh, I was just like,
We're gonna do it?
support. I don't know, bro.
Oh, we did it. Okay. No, so yeah, walk me through it, bro. So, how did you get started in the social media game?
Okay, so I started off on Vine during middle school, and then from there, I was just glad because that algorithm was kind of nobody could see my videos, only from other people, other states and stuff.
Yeah.
So because if people found out, I was gonna get bullied. So I had cringy videos, and thank God none of them are out. And then I started doing Musically, and then from Musically it went to TikTok, and then I stopped doing TikTok because of sports. And then during the pandemic, I went to college during the pandemic, and then from there it started getting bigger, and I started getting paid, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I had people from LA contact me saying if I wanted to be in a content house, and then I just kept moving to different content houses. And unfortunately, but fortunately, like I got to sign NDAs, just some like bad situations, but like at the same time, like it gave me some opportunities that like I'm thankful for. And I worked with like other creators and stuff like that, and all the following just kept going from there.
That's pretty dope.
A lot of people kept seeing my videos and they're like, "Hey, I used to follow you from your old account. Like, how you doing? Like, we thought something happened to you. Like, it's just the algorithm bringing old followers back."
Yeah, that's super. That's super dope, man. Like, I've always wondered how many, because a lot of people say, I was watching Mr. Beast talk,
Okay,
right, and Mr. Beast was
blue.
like, "No, dude, stop, shut up." Mr. Beast was like, it takes like a full 100 videos for like anybody to gain any traction. Is there any truth to that, or like what would you say?
it depends on what platform you're on.
Yeah.
So on YouTube, like I've worked with other YouTubers, and like I've talked to big creators like David Dobrik. I talked to Alex Warren.
Oh shit.
I met all of them, and
We are big David Dobrik fans.
Yeah.
dude, with all the controversy that's going on, I don't care. Like, I'm sorry, but like after a certain amount of time, like, okay, well, that's enough talk. But like, I've already talked to them and I've asked them like, so how did it happen? Like, sometimes it takes that one video or those first 3 videos because people got to see like what else you got, and they're like, okay, I want more.
Yeah.
And sometimes like you just got to push out like 1,000 videos or whatever it takes for you to be like, okay, I like this guy, he's consistent. It just depends, because there's like other creators that I see. Like at the beginning, I'm just like, okay, like I know who he is. But after like seeing them constantly, I'm just like, okay, I like them. And it depends like what type of content you put out also.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, it's and for you, how quickly was it? Like it was a grind, obviously, because you were saying Vine, then Musically, then TikTok.
Because like during middle school, I wasn't an influencer. I didn't do social media like that. I just had a lot of followers because of like sports, and I knew like everybody from every school. So like people were just like, oh, he's the only one with like over 6,000 followers. And then I had to delete social media again because of sports. Like I had to keep my head in sports. So like I took off everything, and then I had to start again. And like now I'm like at more than 20,000 followers.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I've been checking that out. Like you're doing pretty good on Instagram too, right? Yeah. So like they went from TikTok, found you on Instagram. Is that what that was?
I just transferred everything to Instagram because Instagram is like what pays me.
Yeah. I've been hearing that Instagram pays better than TikTok.
Oh, way better.
Yeah. Oh, baby, you got that fucking social media money, dog. You know, you ever just like come? You know what? I know the answer to this question because I saw this video and I thought it was the funniest thing. You were like, hey, I got my Instagram check came in, so I'm gonna go shopping. And he's like, I was just gonna get me a couple pairs of jeans, maybe a pair of boots, and he had like 10 pairs of jeans. He's like,
I only went for one straw hat, and then I didn't find the straw hat I wanted, and then my mom was like, you need jeans, and I was just like, not really.
Spend it anyway.
And then she was helping me out, and she's like, actually, you need boots. And I was like, are you gonna help me pay for them? And she was like, no, and I'm just like, all right, bring them up. So like, I just got the boots. Like they're like Gator. They're like $600, and then I paid like 10 or 11 pairs of jeans, and then I got like 2 shirts.
And then those country jeans,
they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah,
like
bro.
$65 each.
Yes.
70.
Yeah, we were for a wedding. I had to buy like some Wranglers. And I'm like, oh yeah, what's fucking jeans? It's no big deal. And I was like, I guess this is probably cheaper than getting the tux. Right? No. Fuck no, bro. It was like $80 jeans. I'm like, for a wedding, bro?
Yeah, but they last, especially if it's Wrangler.
They do.
All I wear is Wrangler.
Yeah, I wear them for work now. You know what I mean? It's like, they do last. Shout out to Tony. That's where he watches, bro. He watched it. Better stay married because that cost me a lot of money.
I know,
dog.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Jeans in itself are expensive now, but I don't even really like to buy jeans anymore because they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I try to make mine last. I got a hole in mine. I'm gonna ride these out.
It came with
like
that.
the whole pant leg
It
comes
came
off?
with that. Come on.
No, this one didn't. This one didn't come with the hole.
You know you bought yourself ripped jeans, bro.
Okay, yeah, I do like. There's this brand. It's not sponsored. I'm not gonna say. So I get from JC. It's from JCPenney. Okay, and they have like these. They have these one like jeans that like have like holes in certain places, but they're not huge, and it's like adds like a cool look to the pants.
It doesn't.
And I'm
it's
like
Route 21. Brother.
I'm not talking big rips, right? I'm not talking where
Bro,
like you can see my skin.
You know you
No.
like the ones that show your skin. That's why you shave your legs.
I don't. What are you doing, bro? I don't shave my legs anymore. Dude, all right. So I kind of wanted, I'm glad that you brought up, because I was going to ask you, like, your preference right now is more IG, Instagram.
Yes.
But you stay posting on both?
I post on Instagram, I post on TikTok, and then I post on YouTube Shorts.
You gotta stay consistent,
But
bro.
like on Shorts, I'm kind of like, because I don't like, when I get on YouTube Shorts, I'm just like, this is whack. Like, it looks weird. But I know
Yeah, I don't
if I
like
keep
YouTube
posting
Shorts.
it, I could get more money on it. But like, I'm lacking there.
Yeah.
But YouTube is hard to get a following on.
Yeah.
Like I
super
feel
hard.
like it's just like people don't subscribe. Like you watch the videos and you follow along, but you don't subscribe.
It's harder to get subscribers on YouTube, I think, more than anywhere else, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing that I was going to mention about YouTube Shorts, though, is that we're reluctant to put a lot of stuff on there because it is a savage place for hate comments, bro. It's like,
I think Instagram is.
yeah, so is Instagram. Yeah.
Louis gets all sensitive, but
No.
I don't really care.
I don't care.
Bro,
it's just
they
like,
say something about your hairline, you want to start
But
crying.
you gotta remember. So like, the more comments there are, and the more you respond to them, people will see those comments. They'll either help you out in the comment, or they'll add more hate.
Yeah.
But the more
It
comments
pushes-
it pushes the algorithm, so you get more like views on there.
Yeah,
So,
'cause
like,
even
they're
hate
helping
gives
out
you
no
money,
matter
yeah.
if they're hating.
right.
So, and I used to be like, nah, I'm gonna delete it. But after I deleted, I'm just like, okay, there's not a lot of traction. So I kept those things and I responded to them saying like, hey, bro, like have a good day. And
Right.
they get pissed off because I'm just being positive.
Yeah.
So.
So
helps
that,
out.
that was where I was leading into, like the hate comments. You kind of just like lean into it, like kill them with kindness type deal.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I don't hate, like, even in real life, people like hate on me because I don't talk. I stay quiet because I feel like if I stay quiet, I will avoid getting into trouble. That's not the case. I still fight because people don't like me because I'm quiet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially when I go to like the country bars.
Yeah.
Like, it's ruthless. But like,
I avoid
I'm
the
just like,
country
I don't
bars.
wish hate on anybody. I pray to God that you find happiness. Like,
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I can agree to that. Yeah, a lot of the times now I haven't been deleting like the hate comments, but we look at it and I'm like, Jesus,
Yeah.
well, why is this guy so angry so early in the morning? There was one where it was like he literally found our thing.
And he like went to like 3 or 4 videos and was like continued his thing, and I was
That's
like,
crazy.
the hell?
Yeah. And he was just like pushing at like our weight, and he was just like, "Oh, y'all need to get on Ozempic." And then the next one was
Oh
like,
my God.
he's like, "Yo, is this the pre-diabetes podcast?" And I was like, "Whoa, bro, that is fucked up." So and
Can't
then-
tell me shit now.
Yeah, bro, look at us,
they
Nah, you still can.
You're a part of this podcast.
bro. Put it.
I don't
You're
like
lucky.
that he's behind me. I have to go all the way
Yeah.
around. No, we're not doing this. He
I
has to
think
go back.
no,
over.
yeah, we'll probably move him that way.
Yeah.
You're just
Catty
mad because
corner.
you're
He's a
overweight.
fucking idiot, bro.
You're just mad because you're overweight.
Oh,
What, he fucking with why would he do that to his own joke? You're
dude,
fucking
that's
dumbass,
cool.
bro.
I like
no,
that.
it's not.
I like that. It's funny.
Bro, I want him on the other side of that wall.
What the fuck
Right
is
there.
going on?
That
bro?
wall. That
Hey,
wall.
reel it in.
Fuck.
Reel
That didn't
it
mean,
in.
now they're not gonna know. Now you have to insert picture now.
No, stop fucking doing that, bro. Oh,
I meant that wall.
Yeah, fucking back to it. Anyway, back to it. But yeah, dude. We were literally laughing, and then that's when I kind of realized, hey, this dude's probably getting us boosting our view count. So I just left him on, and I started commenting, like even trolling back, like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. We're just here to have a good time. And but yeah, I like hearing that because really, like the goal is for us to like get a good traction and make a little bit of money out of this thing, right? But we're yet to get there. we're giving it. We're almost. Maybe one day.
But we're also getting to the point where like it's not about we're not getting paid, but we're also getting like the experience of having like a group setting like with all the podcasts and stuff. Like
Yeah.
we have a different community now.
Yeah,
And people that we can say that are actually friends. That's more important than money to me, Louis.
friendship. I love that.
I don't have any
bro.
more friends.
It's still nice to get paid.
I know, yeah, it's still nice to get paid,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
friendship.
Yeah.
Friendship.
Well,
yeah.
no, but yeah, I like the experiences that we're getting. Even though like we're still trying, like we're still getting a lot of different.
It is
different
definitely building
now.
like a community. It's opening doors for like people to want to like talk and hang out and do things, and that I love that. I love that. Yeah, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm like, okay, we're starting to get a little traction. You know what I mean? I think like the first time we ever got recognized at like a gas station, me and Sunny, because we worked together. So we were like, she's like, hey, you guys do a broadcast, and I was like, that's not it, but but yeah, I was like, oh shit, that's cool. So she's like, I follow you guys on TikTok. It's pretty cool. I'm like, oh nice. Oh shit.
Yeah.
How is that? Do you get recognized?
So I wish my friend was here, but he's like out for CBP. But he's been through it all. Like, he's seen like, cause we've been to like restaurants and like the waitress. He's like that dad that's like afraid, like not afraid, but he's just like, okay,
like paranoid,
like a little disappointed, because he's like he likes to paint himself as like an older person, but like he doesn't know anything about social media. And then so like when he started seeing like, oh, this guy only does TikTok, like, and then he started seeing like when we go out, people are like, hey, I know you, and I'm just like, and he's like, no way, and it's just like, from what? Oh, from TikTok, Instagram, like. I bet you anything the first video you're gonna see is him. Yeah, it's always me. And it's just because of how much stuff I put out. And then he's just like, all right, I guess. And then he started seeing like how much I take him out to eat. I take care of my friends sometimes.
That's cool.
Yeah, so they're just like, okay, like he has that TikTok money and like treat me. And I'm like, all right, I got you guys. Like,
you want to be
especially
friends?
from El Paso, I feel like that. What did you say?
I was like, you want to be friends? I like to eat.
Taco Tot is next.
We'll hit it up after, dog. Hell yeah.
I feel like when in El Paso, like it's also a very big thing. Like it, when you know that you're somebody that's like has like a following is from El Paso, like you're like, oh shit, like you're gonna see them, like you want to actually be like go up to them and stuff. Yeah. That's a good support system that I think El Paso has.
Yeah. I think a lot of like the guys, there's another comedian up and coming, Javi Bailon. He's doing really good on TikTok, and he's a big fan of like the podcast community. He's really cool. If you haven't touched base, you should probably hit him up. He's like he loves to make content, and it's like really cool stuff. And it's cool, man. Like to see like people from El Paso, representing, doing their thing. Yeah, that's like awesome to come and you kind of like you realize El Paso's growing because you got like Aaron Jones, you have the Khalid, you have all
the Khalid.
The Khalid. I'm saying like I'm giving examples. The KuntryboyJayyy, you know what I mean? Yeah, you see that? If I would have put a the in front of you, you probably would have laughed when I said it. So good. I'm glad I didn't. And I wanted to talk about another thing that you do on your social media is the relationship stuff. Yeah, I think those are so cool, bro. Like
that was like a big trend in 2020, and so I think that's also a big like. Everyone kind of like when everyone started doing that, that's when like that was like the time to get famous. Like if you did like the trends then you were gonna get a following.
If you're on top of it and you were posting all the time, like I was posting 20 videos a day. And like now, like I make a lot of videos, but I separate it because like I feel like now a lot of people aren't on social media as much, obviously because of the pandemic. Yeah. But like it was just crazy because even if you were to go, because when I went on live, like in like maybe the first 5 minutes after I posted, I went on live, and after the live, like in 5 minutes, I got like 2,000 views like that. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing this, and then it would just grow a lot.
So you go live on IG or TikTok?
Well, before it was TikTok.
It was TikTok.
Now like nobody's.
No, that's how I found them.
Everybody's just there, like whatever. They're like
they
quick
swipe
like.
through. Yeah.
They just quick like or send it to somebody, and then that's it.
I've been hearing that the quick like stuff doesn't really help the algorithm either.
They have to watch.
You have to watch like a first like
3
few
seconds,
right?
I think.
The first what?
3 seconds.
3 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. For it to count like towards your algorithm, I've heard that too. It's a lot of little things that you have to study and shit, and I think it's like so funny
because the hashtags are not, or like sometimes people are just lucky if they're good looking.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, damn, I wish I can look.
What's that like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm out here just fucking grinding, dog. But yeah, I know, I get it, bro. Hey, but you got like a little bit of a following with like some of the women out there. I've seen the comments, dog. I've been in your comment section.
But those are cougars, bro. Those are like cougars from like Alabama. And I'm over here like, oh my gosh. And then I tell them how old I am, and they're just like, it's okay, I'll take care of you. I'm just like, okay, maybe.
Baby. Yeah, see
It's
what I
weird
mean?
how big, like a big difference of the looks make for real. Like if you're on the right side of TikTok, like you can get a big following because of that.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks I'm like older because of how I look.
Yeah, it's
And
the
then when
mullet, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, when you
and
told
the
me.
beard, and then like I tell them how old I am, and they're just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I'm just like, "Okay."
Yeah. And I thought, I was like, this dude's probably like my age. And then I saw that you went to high school with Dre, and I'm like, how? Did you get held back 47 times? But no, it's not saying that you look older. You just look like super mad mature. It's the freaking shake it, bro. Can you shake it?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn, bro. Shit. Dude, I love that, bro. I couldn't do it. It's not, doesn't
Try
fit
it.
me. No.
Try it.
No. I don't even think.
Sandy's gonna cut it off while you're sleeping.
Yes, bro. My wife.
Your sister?
My sister's
Pause.
an idiot, and my wife is at home, and she used to cut hair for a living.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if it ever got real bad, she would just start. You know what I mean? Yeah. No. So.
It's gonna be your eyebrow.
And my eyebrow, dude, that is like the worst thing. I think like an eyebrow is probably like the worst thing you can do to somebody. I was watching a TikTok video.
Hey.
Shut it.
Look
No.
straight.
What are you talking about?
It's a fiction now.
God damn you. What the fuck are you talking
Look
about?
at Eric's eyebrow.
Yeah.
He's a fucking idiot.
Cute.
Didn't you
He was all disappointed because he's like, you used to like my eyebrows, and now you don't like my eyebrows. 'Cause he has a scar like right through his eyebrow.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't on purpose.
Bro, he fell on that
He
thing
fell.
on purpose. He wanted
No.
to sue McDonald's.
I was watching like videos like on Instagram where like it was for April Fools.
Mm-hmm.
And they like waxed some woman's eyebrow.
Daddy, chill.
Do you
it's-
understand like that? You have to get that tattooed back on, like
Yeah.
microbladed back on, because it takes forever to grow back completely.
Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah, that takes. He knows. It's like it took quite a while. Yeah, dude, like that's not funny. I don't really like April Fool's stuff. April Fool's just passed, but like
I go ghost on April Fools.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's talking to me on that day.
Yeah, I
literally
hate
went
April
ghost, Like
Fools.
nobody heard from me.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like I don't know when I get got. Have you guys ever got like real bad?
Yeah.
Can you give me like a story of when it happened? When?
So like it was in middle school. It was like it's kind of like a little cliche,
Okay.
but like I really liked this girl, and I was in football, and those football guys were like crazy. Like
Yeah.
they were like they had no shame about everything they did.
Yeah.
That's so
And
real.
They recorded me telling one of my friends saying like, dude, I really like this girl, but like I can't talk to her because like I'm just scared of girls. Like, and then like they told her, and she wanted to be in on the joke, and she was like, hey, and I forgot it was April Fool's. So she came up to me first thing, because I would go early in the mornings to play soccer.
Yeah.
And then she like went up to me and she's like, hey, like you want to go on a date, like whatever. And like we planned it, and then like it was a long April Fool's joke, but like like I waited till that weekend, and
that's
then like she
fucked
just like had
up.
me waiting there, and I literally had to watch a movie by myself because I had to tell my mom, and I was like, hey, like movie's done, she already left, and I was just and I didn't even tell
that's
her.
fucked up.
You hit it from.
And then all the football guys like the next day or on
They were
Monday
clowning you?
they started laughing. They're like, how was the movie? And I was like, oh, bro, it was pretty good. I watched Spider-Man.
I still watch it anyway.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's fucked up. I hate April Fool's jokes like that. That's
Especially-
actually fucked up.
That is like a. Yeah, I don't have anything that tops that. No.
Yeah, nothing bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
I don't, it's because I'm not easy to fool.
You know what?
Okay.
I do have an April Fool's joke that I did on Eric.
Hey,
Oh, Eric's
nah,
easy to get
nah.
though, bro.
Yeah.
He got
Nah.
get.
Do you remember when I
Nah.
told him that I was gonna work? I was leaving out of town to work in Georgia.
Oh yeah.
So we make headstones for a living, right?
Yes.
And then like the headstone capital of the United States is Georgia. It's in Alberton, around that area. And I came up with this idea, right? I was like, I'm gonna prank Eric for April Fool's. I think he was like 10 years old.
Yeah, he was young.
And
I did
so-
the same thing though.
And I told
And he
him,
believed me too.
I told him we're gonna go.
Shut up.
I'm gonna go work in Georgia. They offered me a job and it pays really well. And we were close. We still kind of close, you know. He's my boy. You're my boy,
he doesn't
dog.
like you.
And so I told him we were at a restaurant, and he just like he excused himself from the table because he was crying and shit. And I was like, it's a prank. And then my mom was like, you went too fucking far.
Yeah, he didn't stop crying for a little while.
Yeah, he was pretty upset. And then he didn't talk to me for like the rest of the day. Yeah, I felt super bad about it. And after that, I was like, April Fool's is not for me. I don't know I can do that shit. But it wasn't as bad as getting stood up and then watching a whole movie.
I know, yeah.
All right, brother, you can calm down. You didn't have to bring that. I thought we were done with mine.
I was like, yeah, well, I'm not that much.
I thought we were talking about him, bro.
Yeah, dude, I love that shit. But I don't love that shit, actually, as a matter of fact. But I want to get back to we were talking about at the beginning, the relationship advice.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We went off.
We went off big time.
But yeah, I think it's like pretty cool how you like you incorporate that into like a silly video. Is that like is you kind of just have free reign and you do whatever you want? Free reign and do whatever you want, or is it just
like I just try to make it my own. Like I'll see other relatable stuff, I'll change a little bit of the like what I see, because I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna make it what I think would look better. Yeah, and then I'll try to make it either comedic or
relatable.
Yeah,
because that's what I noticed. Like, are you like a romanticizer? Is that like is that part of your?
Well, most of it is just like past like stuff that's like happened to me or what I would want, because some of it is just like breakup stuff, or like trying to make it funny, or like what people want, because I try to generalize it with like what everybody kind of like wants or like likes. Yeah. So and it works.
Yeah, it does work. I mean, I've seen it. Yeah. I've seen it. That's cool. Yeah, I wanted to bring up one of the videos of I brought up the video when we were talking off, but I'm going to talk about the other one first. The one where you were like, you're texting like one of your friends and they're like, hey, I'm hungry. Do you want to go eat? And you guys are texting. Yeah. And then you're like, yeah. They reply to you, yeah, where do you want to go? And then you can hear the phone typing. And then they reply, if you say Denny's, I'm not going to fucking go. Yeah. And then he's just him like, deleting his message.
I've seen that trend. Yeah.
I did the other one about like the liquor store, and I'm just like, man, nobody thinks what I think.
Yeah, the liquor store, dude. Yeah, I thought that was so funny. I was like laughing. I'm like, I like Denny's. I do that. Yeah. So the other one,
I know what you're gonna say.
You know which one?
Hold on, let me brush them real quick. Okay.
No, which one?
Oh, which one? I thought you were talking about the not all. Fuck. I just saw it too, about the lash extensions.
Lash extensions.
Which one did you make? It was one that he made?
So many videos.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I just saw it recently.
Well, meanwhile, while she's looking for that one, the other one was the rodeo one, where it's like how long do you last? And then he puts his hand up the what is it, the frost?
Lane Frost.
Lane Frost.
Yeah.
Where it's like 8 seconds, baby. It's just like it insinuates that he lasts 8 seconds, and I think that's fun.
Well, 8 seconds is the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Why did you whisper into the microphone like that?
I don't know. Kind of be a little creepy talking about sexual activity.
This one.
Oh, yeah. I saw that you liked it, and I was just like, interesting.
So, no, do it. Fuck it.
Enter picture now.
I got to remember what time that's at and shit.
Not all demons are... Wait, what is it? I forgot it already.
Not all demons wear horns.
Some have lash extensions. I know. I saw that. I was like, Louis gonna bring that shit up. I already know it.
Bro, she is one thing about her lash extensions. She needs to go.
I look like you if I don't have my lash extensions.
Cute.
What's wrong with that?
He thinks I'm cute, right?
Sure.
He's like quiet. I'm like,
he's just like quiet. He's like,
I didn't think this through.
No, bro. I like. And then she's about her nails, and it's too much. It's too much.
Okay, hold on. Because when I used to not be girly, I didn't do my nails. I hated lash extensions. I hate makeup. I hate all that shit. I still hate makeup. I don't like that stuff. I don't like to dress up like that, like a girl. But I'm just saying, like when I didn't want to do that shit, now all of a sudden, now that I do, you have a problem.
I never said.
Before you thought I was gay.
Wow. Whoa.
Oh. Well,
maybe.
Okay, yeah, you did.
You know what's funny, bro, is that we would tease her with my mom. because she never brought like any guys around or anything.
Yeah.
So we were like, well, you know, high school went by and we didn't meet anybody.
I'm a very
Have you
private
seen that
person.
trend on TikTok?
Yeah.
And we were just like, my parents thought I was gay, and there were signs. And then it's like then how they used to dress, and then like the pictures of them now, like, and then it shows like how their parents are just like relieved.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. And so we're like, I started like hinting at my mom, like, well, she doesn't wear makeup. She doesn't have nails, nothing. And then I said, and we haven't seen a boyfriend.
I was a very private person.
She also played softball.
Oh my God. In
Yeah.
middle school.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah. So you know, bro. That's what
Everybody
you
wanted
know.
to be.
Shut
You
up.
sucked at it too.
Hey.
Bro, you weren't even alive. This motherfucker wasn't even alive yet.
That's
I was
Bro,
actually.
okay, enter the video when he fucking
Dude,
playing
stop,
baseball.
stop.
Enter the video.
I'm
He
not
playing
gonna answer
baseball.
shit anymore. Bro, this is gonna take me forever. No, that doesn't do anything. There's nothing back there.
Fuck.
It's just you. It's just you doing this.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Oh, bro. Oh, I gotta mention one time real quick. Back to the ZMC.
Why did you do that?
Because you're gonna fucking call me out. I didn't start the timer, so this is my timer today.
Oh, it's been 30 minutes.
I know.
Okay.
I got the timer.
Oh, okay.
31 minutes.
So back to ZMC, Zamorano's Monument Company. I want to announce one more time. I got to do this because at the end of this month, it's fine. It's supposed to be final, but we are moving locations.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, right now we're on the corner of Gateway West and San Marcial, so we will be there until the end of April. Don't freak out. We're just moving down the street, corner of Yandao and Estrella, and it's a better location to serve the El Paso and surrounding areas.
You're
And
excited for the indoor sandblasting room. Yes, we know.
indoor carving and sandblasting room. Love it. Love it. All the wind going on outside. Can miss me with that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, just want to mention it again in case you show up on May 1st or May 3rd and we're not there. Just go down the street. Thank you guys. Okay, so back to what I wanted to get to. A couple things. Are you a fan of Twilight?
No.
No?
You use the sound sometimes.
I do.
Yeah.
Dude, she knows. She's been knowing this.
That's
Sunny.
I think I saw it though, like like it was on TikTok when I first found you. I saw that you would use like the sound sometimes, but it's because it was a trending sound.
I prefer Vampire Diaries.
Oh, okay, I like it. I like that one too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that one.
It's really
But
good.
Sunny was a huge Twilight fan. It's huge. Bro. Is still
Oh, okay.
okay. And so is my wife, and they kind of like they bonded over shit like that. But I watched the full thing again entirely and actually paid attention this time.
Horrible acting.
Horrible acting. One, Kristen Stewart
In the
cannot
first,
act.
in the first one, I give like. It was supposed to be a school film. It wasn't supposed to be a big movie. The first one did not have a big
budget.
production and like a big budget. And all that. Like they would just like we're gonna put this out, and then it ended up being really well. It did really well. And that's the only reason why it was bad in the beginning.
That's crazy. This is what I'm gonna get at. Okay. First of all, yeah, the acting's bad. Whatever.
In the
It's
first
not
one.
in all of them. I think Kristen Stewart's not a
Kristen
good.
Stewart is horrible.
She's
She had, but
Look at my face,
now
like-
in her movies now she's pretty good. If you
I
see her
haven't
new
seen her
Charlie's
now.
Angels, she's actually pretty good.
I haven't seen her now.
I think that she just had an awkward character.
well, the thing is that according to Sandy, is that she doesn't do a good job of bringing the character from the book to the movie screen.
Completely different.
Completely different. That's
Yeah.
what
There's
Sandy
a
said.
book.
I just yeah.
Yeah,
In the
it's-
book,
it's
she's
after
like
a book.
blonde and blue-eyed, and she was
I blame the
supposed to like.
producers.
Huh?
I blame the producers and the writers.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
probably has something to do with it.
They probably told her what to do and how to act.
And then it's supposed to be a curvy woman, is what Sandy said. They like in the book, she's like a voluptuous woman,
Yeah.
and then she gets real skinny when she's a vampire.
Oh,
right?
what the hell?
Then she could have got somebody thick. You know what I mean?
Well,
Oh,
back
it's
then,
like,
like
yeah.
if you were like very voluptuous, that was like, oh, you're super fat back then.
Yeah.
Back then, it was like you were either really skinny or you were not.
Yeah.
You were just like a chunky.
Yeah.
Like if you weren't anorexic, like you're not
Like
hot,
you.
apparently. Like
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I get that. But here's where I'm going though.
okay,
Stay with me.
all right.
Towards the end of the movie series, right? What are they doing with that whole Jacob locking. What the fuck does he do? He does it to the baby.
Oh,
he
he's imprinting on her.
Imprints.
He's imprinting on her.
Yeah.
That's a real thing, though.
But well, first of all,
no, well, obviously not with the
werewolves
person.
are not fucking
But
around.
I'm saying like they like the wolves actually imprint on people, like on stuff. Like they want to protect something so like different, like something different. They want to protect what they protect.
You're right. But like
Even dogs do that.
don't
Yeah,
they-
but they made it like.
Yeah, they made it a little weird. Yeah,
it's
they
a
made it
little
weird.
PDF file-ish.
Yeah,
Okay.
they made it a little
Just
weird.
trying to save it for YouTube.
But it's because imprinting on someone doesn't mean that you want to be in a relationship with them. It
But-
means that you want to protect that person.
Right, but
that's
they
how-
made it kind of seem relationship.
And you
Especially
wanna
with
be
Edward,
who-
like the way he reacted was just
Oh,
like,
yeah, 'cause
why are
it
you
is
doing
a
that to
little
my
weird.
daughter?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a little
it is
weird.
weird.
It is a little weird, but he didn't mean it like that. But it did come off like that. Yes.
And I think how they try to save it is like the rapid growth of the baby.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, next
16
month
now.
Yeah.
she's
next week, like,
5 years old.
that's-
Yeah. It's like, wait. She's like, at the end of the movie, yeah, she's 18 and they got married. And I'm like, wait a minute,
Okay,
you
well,
guys
they
are gonna
did-
stop.
They didn't get
They
married.
didn't give it.
I
Don't make it P.
I went a little far.
PDF file.
There you go.
Super. It is weird.
It was
They-
weird.
they insinuate
but yeah,
that
they
they
didn't
got
mean
together.
it that way. But it is.
You can
No.
assume that they ended up together.
No,
Yes.
no.
The only way to unimprint is like for
You
him
want
to
to
die.
make no. You want to make it weird? You're making it weird.
To
It wasn't
me, it was
supposed to be
very
weird.
weird.
They were just hugging at the end.
Was that? Are you trying
Shut the fuck
to?
up.
Are you trying to be kid friendly, or should we say, oh, they're just hugging? You just
Anyway,
I
goddamn.
thought that was
But
so
yeah,
funny.
even in the Vampire Diaries one, like she's blonde and blue eyed and she's really skinny, and then like there's like a whole like twist that doesn't happen in the show.
Yeah.
in the movie.
Show.
That's a
No,
show.
Vampire Diaries is a
It's
show.
a
Oh,
series.
Vampire
Yeah.
Vampire Diaries.
I'm saying it
Yes,
happened
sir.
the same thing in the Vampire Diaries with the books. Like she's completely different.
I missed the whole vampire stage. I missed that whole thing.
Well, I started watching it during the pandemic, so it's not like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big
stage.
thing through the pandemic.
I became a Harry Potter fan during
I
the
love
pandemic.
Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah. What house? What's your house? What do you think?
Okay, I'm not like crazy into that. I just really love the movies. But like, if I could say one, probably like, I kind of like Slytherin. I feel like they're very like not understood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Villains.
I don't know. Every time I do that quiz on BuzzFeed,
Uh-huh.
I used to get Slytherin.
Well, yeah, you're very Slytherin.
Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
You a snake.
but I've never seen the Harry Potter movie, so I don't know.
Yeah, their mascot is a snake.
yeah.
Oh,
And,
'Cause you are one.
And the
Slytherin.
like the
duh.
main villain, and then the one of the guys that is like supposedly like shown as a villain. They're all Slytherin.
Yeah, but like Snape is. a
Snape was
hero.
actually the hero at the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, so I'm the hero.
yeah.
You just ruined it.
He ruined it.
You ruined it.
And
Bro,
Harry-
it's been 20 years. Go watch the fucking movie. Dude. You know what I mean?
I don't watch movies made before me.
You know that?
Bro.
That's weird, dude. Those are the best movies.
We were talking.
I will watch it, but I'm not very like I can't watch a movie by myself. Like I have to be like watching it with somebody because I won't pay attention. And that's just a lot to put somebody through. To watch Harry Potter
I was
again.
gonna be with you. Yeah, it's crazy.
That too.
dog. Yeah.
Ask him.
I think it's so crazy. Are you spoken for? Are you single?
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought you
I'm
said
single.
smoking.
No, spoken for.
No, I'm single.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, ladies, hit up your boy.
Live up the life, bro. Because being in a relationship sucks sometimes.
I wouldn't.
It is when they're screwing you over.
Yeah,
It's like,
I can't say that I'm married. I love my wife. I love my
She's gonna
kids.
slap you when you get home.
good.
Hey, babe, love you. You saw me, right? You saw that I said I love you.
No.
Yeah. No, come on. I
Nah,
need a witness.
cut that out.
But yeah,
Insert picture now.
dude, stop. There's not even a picture. Okay. It's like fucking so many pictures. I'm gonna forget. None of the pictures are
No,
going in.
I'm gonna take a picture of that wall because I'm gonna get fucking hated for that. I'm not meaning that wall, the border. I meant this wall right here.
Oh, that one.
That one.
Okay,
You
that
need
one.
to add that one.
Okay,
And I don't remember the other one.
I'll add it.
I'm gonna fucking kick your ass, bro. There's a wall in the room. God damn.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
four
and the
walls.
video. You're supposed to put the video. You said you were gonna do that video
Okay, I'll do the video. That's fine.
and the picture.
Okay, bro, we are coming towards the second. Are we coming towards the second half?
Yo, second half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've been
Yeah, we've been.
10 minutes.
2 minutes past
10
the
minutes
second
in
half.
already.
Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. I knew I was right.
It's because I don't know. Eric made it sound weird.
So you mentioned earlier that I'm just gonna go past that. You mentioned earlier that you were part of like the content houses.
Yes.
How is that experience? Is that like something? Because I always see like like what was the one that Charlie D'Amelio was in?
Oh,
Hype House?
The Hype House.
I've been
Pop
to the
House?
Hype House 2 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's where I met Alex Warren.
Oh, really? You met him?
Yeah, so I met Alex, I met Cover, I met Papper. But it's because those 3 were at David Dobrik's house, and I went to David Dobrik's house for one of the parties that he had.
Oh,
And it was at
cool.
his old one. It was like
The one before
where
you moved?
the cul-de-sac was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then but like at that time, I think that's when like Tana Mojo was living there for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
She was there for a
she
little
was there
while.
for
I
a
just
little
know
while.
she was living there. I knew she was there for. She was in a couple of his videos.
What's it like going to those parties? Like, does everybody like get drunk? or
It's because that party I went to was more like
like a mixer.
it was like a calmer party. It was like, okay, everybody come. We're gonna film something, but I think it was for like one of his vlogs. I tried to be not in the frame because like I think that was just for those people.
Yeah,
But I got invited to it, so it was cool.
that's cool,
Yeah.
man.
Well, it's cool to even be involved, like to have like be able to talk to other like content creators and
Yeah.
stuff, see how they're doing it.
That's like pretty awesome that like you go to these houses and some people don't. In the one that you were at, did you guys actually stay at the house?
So
Or you just go there to film? Because I know that there's 2 people, like there's 2 types. Some people like live there,
Yeah.
and then some people actually just go during the day to film there.
So usually, what most houses do, they buy a house, and usually the main person is there, and maybe his girlfriend or whatever, maybe a couple friends. They'll have like other people come, and it's their house, but it's usually just that one person. But the one I stayed at the one, the old Hype House used to be. It was like 4 stories with the Hollywood sign.
Oh, okay,
On the
yeah,
very
yeah.
top. Insert picture now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You got me. You got to send me the picture though.
No, yeah. So it was that one, but that was the one that I had, because like the ones I went to, I had to sign NDAs for.
Yeah.
Now that one I had a bad experience at, and then I had to move really quick, like literally the next morning, because I showed up to LA and they made me sign the NDA right away, and then they had a party that night, and they're like, no, like check in and like get comfortable. We're gonna have a party later on tonight. Bad experience. I left the next morning. They're like, can't talk about it. I'm just like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I can talk about it, but I just can't talk about
Who's
their
there?
names.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't want you to like
Yeah.
put yourself out there and get in trouble or anything like that.
There was like a big
Unless you want to.
thing.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I can talk about it if you want.
There was like a big thing that happened, and like I remember the Hype House, how like they all left at like the same time, and everyone was like, "Oh, we can't say shit."
Well,
but I just don't
that
know
was
what
like
it was.
a little bit later on, like maybe 2021, I think, or 2022. I think that's when like everybody started leaving. But I don't think they left all at the same time. I think they left like one at a time, because I think Alex Warren left, but he was still going back with Thomas. And like Thomas is weird. I don't like Thomas.
No. Did you ever meet? I always thought that she was like so like cool, and like her style is so cool. Like then her makeup and all that stuff. The Avani Gregg.
Oh, she was in the Hype House, right?
Yeah, she was. She did like the clown stuff.
Yeah.
I always thought that was so cool.
I saw her. I just didn't talk to her. She was she was like with Chase and all of them.
Yeah, bro, you're rubbing elbows with these people, man. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's like a cool experience that like even if like for whatever reason, you change professions or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like you can always talk like, hey,
Good
I
experiences,
did
yeah.
that thing. Like I did it. And I hope you don't, bro. I hope you don't change professions.
Yeah.
You were talking like maybe you might have something to fall back on or whatever, but you're saying you're giving this like your go 100% right now.
Yeah.
So
But I was living in not at the Hype House, but I was living at one of the content houses, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna live on my own, but it was like super expensive. But I still stayed in LA, and then I moved back because it was like getting crazy. I was spending like $7,000 a month just on like insurances for the house, insurances for the car. There was like tsunami insurance. I think I was getting scammed, but like, cause I asked my other friends and they're like, they don't know what you're talking about, and they lived there for a while.
It's some guy who's
And I was
just
just
like,
Tsunami insurance.
it's just some crummy insurance guys.
Well,
Like,
for,
hey,
well,
sign
for
this.
sure it was earthquake insurance just in
Oh,
case
yeah.
something
Right.
happened, and then
That
like
makes
robber
sense.
insurance, and then like the wildfire one because it's
Yeah.
LA,
Yeah.
and then stuff with the car too, and then like I would go to, I forgot what it's called. It was like this grocery store in LA, and it's like stupid expensive. Like you go there and it's like $10 for a water.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and then like for a banana, like probably like $7 just for one.
A banana?
Yeah, I just forgot what it's called. It's not Equinox. It's that's a gym.
Equinox.
It's, yeah, fudge. I'll send it to you later, but yeah, it was
It's a picture now.
yeah.
Fucking had it, bro.
But yeah, it's crazy. And then I moved back, and then I moved to Arizona so I can be halfway because I lived in another content's house.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so I would go back and forth to LA and then to El Paso. It was just crazy.
That's cool, man. Arizona, yeah, that's a middle ground right there. You can
Yeah,
quickly scoop into El Paso.
especially
or
because a
just-
lot of creators moved to Tempe in Arizona, so like in Phoenix.
Yeah, I know that Scottsdale has a pretty good like.
Yeah, but those are like OnlyFans girls in Scottsdale.
Well, because Scottsdale is fucking expensive to live
Yeah.
in. It's really expensive.
Yeah.
I went to we went to like we had like a little. My friend had like a little birthday event going, and we rented an Airbnb in Scottsdale, and it was mad expensive.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we're gonna go to this restaurant.
Oh,
And then I go and I'm like, holy fuck. I look at my wife and I'm like, get a salad. You know what I mean? I was like, how much is the water here?
Yeah.
It's free? Oh, just give me 2 waters. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. But like, it was like, oh shit, this is expensive. And
You're
then-
not kidding. Sandy
Wow.
told me.
we did kind of like, hey, let's not get anything too crazy, right?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't get like the cheapest thing on the menu, but we were like,
You got a piece of bread that was free.
the low medium. We were like the low medium. We were like, okay, it's like the cheapest thing was $40. I'm like, okay, I'll get this $50 thing, you know. It's just, but and then we went to the bar, the clubs, like they have that little thing there, but for ASU,
Dude, those bars are crazy.
they're crazy.
The ones
packed.
in LA and Arizona are the same. Like some of them you have to pay to get in.
Yes.
And the
Miami
ones
too.
I
Oh,
would
I
go
hate
to,
that
they would
shit.
make me pay like $150 to get in, and like the guy like to skip the line, it's like $400.
Yes. Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
I did it.
But my
The guy that we were with did it. And I was just like, hey, bro, more power to you, but hey, can't help you
We'll
with
see
the
you
bill.
in there.
I can help you with the bill of that. Just letting you know. You paid for me to come in, but
Yeah.
don't collect at the end.
And
Just
then,
letting
like
you know.
I was like still kind of building up my what's it called just like how I present myself.
Oh, like your persona?
My confidence and all that.
All right.
So like my roommate Hunter, he was just like, dude, no matter where you go, if you're confident on where you're going and like you're supposed to like if you act like you're supposed to be there,
The people
will
are
let
gonna
you
treat
in.
like they're gonna treat like
And they won't
no,
even
no.
ask like just like no, I gotta go in because like I gotta help the DJ out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he would help me and like I had a camera, and if you had a camera and you're in those big clubs, they're letting you in.
Yeah.
So the
Like,
one-
yeah,
we
shooting
went-
content.
It was hard to get into this one club in LA, and we met. Not Evander Grimm. Sway Lee and who's the one that's married to Kylie or the older one? Who's that rapper?
Married to Kylie?
Yeah, who
Travis?
was
Travis
Scott. It was
yeah.
Travis Scott and Sway Lee. Yeah, so we got to meet him. And,
shit.
like, I have a video. It was cool.
I was gonna say you said Evander Grimm. I'm like, hey,
No, I
he's
was
here.
like Evander Grimm.
I was like, he's probably at the bar right now. Okay.
No.
No, dude, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's experiences. Did you ever? I'm gonna put you on the spot here. I think this is probably something that I would like. I'd maybe be guilty of doing. Did you ever pull a? Do you know who I am? Type shit.
No,
No.
because I know damn well nobody knew who
No.
I was in LA. And
No, well, not in
Arizona.
LA, but I was thinking maybe in Arizona. You're like,
No,
hey,
not in Arizona. Nobody knew who I was.
No?
No.
that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
They would just see me in like the video. They're just like, "You're in Hunter's video, right?" I'm just like, "No, yeah, I help him out with everything because we're in the house." But like that was the most I've gotten.
Yeah.
But I would never use like even if I had like 20. If I was like Mr. Beast, I would still not be like, "Do you know who I am?" Like I think that's
Yeah.
no.
I think that would be kind of hard. It's because we say it like, oh, we're. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like once you get to that type of fame, I think a lot of these people lose touch with reality. You know, like I'm talking millions of followers. It's like, oh shit, like
No, I've been with people that are like at the top, like Charlie. Like I've been around David Dobrik, and like he doesn't act like that.
He does kind of give off that vibe where he's like super just chill, humble guy. I like that's why I fuck with his videos.
So like with them, like I didn't pick that up. Even if I were to like be big in the future, maybe. Yeah. I don't think I would.
You will, dog. You will. We're rooting for you. We're there. But did you ever meet anybody that was though?
Bryce Hall was like that. We went to because like he joined Alex with us, and we were supposed to go to this not this bar but like this house party, and he's like, dude, do you know who the hell I am? But like that's how he is. Like he's like that cocky attitude, and it's just like, no, I know who you are, but like you still gotta wait. And it's just like, no, I'll call him. Like he'll get me, and like he has it like that. Like he has pull everywhere. Yeah.
Well, so, I mean, because he's like onto the. Is that the same guy that's on like the Barstool thing now?
No, that's Josh Richards.
Josh Richards. Okay, I always mix them up because they look like the two white guys that are interchangeable. You know what I mean? But I know who Bryce Hall was the one that was
I think he's with like Friends or something like that.
Who?
Josh Richards. That's the name of the podcast he's on.
Yeah,
he's had it for a little while.
Dave Portnoy and the other girl, Brianna Chicken Fry, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
The one that was with like Morgan Waller or something? Or Zach Bryan?
Honestly,
Zach Bryan.
Sure.
Zach Bryan. Yeah, there was a lot of drama with that.
Dude, that was crazy. I was keeping up with that. I was just like, that's wild.
I kept up with his drama with him and Nessa Barrett.
Oh.
But other than that, and her friend, but not.
This was after that happened?
Oh, yeah. Because now he's with someone else, like Gabriella something. I don't know.
Well, there was a lot of videos coming out where he kind of looked like a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially everything that happened
really
with
try to hide
Taylor
it, though.
Holder.
What's that?
Especially everything that happened with Taylor Holder.
Yeah.
Like he sent all those season desist. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah. He's cool. I like him. I don't know what happened with. I tried asking Bryce one time and he was just like, I can't talk about it, but fuck that guy. And I was like, I like him. I'm sorry. I'm like, he's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shit. So we're coming towards the tail end of this podcast, bro. But what do you have coming up that like people can look forward to? Or is there anything that you're planning on doing here in the future? Pretty much open up to whatever you want to announce.
I mean, I just have 2 partners I'm gonna work with, like brand wise.
Okay.
And then I'm moving. Well, I might be moving. I want to move to either somewhere near Fort Worth or Tennessee because there's a lot of.
The icebreakers on.
I didn't turn on the ice. I wasn't here.
It was me.
I know.
Oh, my bad.
I just wanted to blame something.
Okay, so back to it. You're thinking about moving to either Fort Worth or
not Fort Worth. Maybe like the outskirts of Dallas, and then or maybe Tennessee because there's a lot of creators that are in Tennessee right now.
Yeah,
and I kind of want to be close by.
The country is on the trend right now. The country vibe.
Yeah,
like that the Broadway.
We were literally talking about like how country's a trend now.
Yeah. We were talking about before we came on that like he's like I've loved country. I've dressed country like since he was a kid, and he's like I would even get made fun of because I would wear camo and his boots and stuff.
And
it's kind of sad that now it's just like a trend.
Yeah.
Kind of almost like it's like it kills it for you a little bit. Yeah. I've never dressed country. I like dancing country. I like country music.
Bro, you suck.
I can dance.
You suck.
Oh.
I have to teach you.
Oh, daddy can dance.
I can dance country, but I avoid the country bars. I don't like Whiskey Dicks, and I don't like a little bit of Texas. And I try going every once in a while.
Ricky D's so bad.
Ricky D's was dope.
Oh yeah, that one was cool.
I like that one.
I went once.
My birthday.
Yeah, I went once. That's it.
Yeah. So I mean, it was like R.I.P. Ricky D's. Come back. Yeah, we don't have much of that going on here.
Mickey D's?
No.
Eric, you're not getting a Big Mac after this.
I got you.
He's gonna take his friend out to eat.
Dude, he loves taking his friends out to eat.
I'm like, I'm hungry right now. So
okay. You gotta be careful, bro. He's gonna ask for the whole menu and shit.
Like, I got McDonald's points.
We're gonna take a dip into my reward points.
Okay, I got you.
So that's cool, man. I'm glad that you're out there doing your thing. So that way you can kind of like explore. I know like the Broadway there in Tennessee is that like that's like where it's popping right now for like the nightlife and the country thing. Yeah. That's where they found what's her name? Haley Welch, the Hawk Tuah girl.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't she on Broadway?
I don't know. I know she was there in
She got
Tennessee.
in
I just didn't know
trouble.
where she was. Yeah.
She was scamming a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, that was.
She
So
went
it
ghost.
did come out that she was scamming people?
And she went
Yeah.
ghost. She's still not.
She went ghost since December.
She got her millions and she disappeared.
She rug pulled.
Yeah.
God.
Took a bunch of people's money. That's
I
so
mean,
crazy.
technically,
Allegedly.
She didn't
technically,
take.
but she
They gave it her.
disappeared.
They gave it to her.
Yeah.
Because technically, she wasn't scamming people.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they invested with the risk, but I think, unfortunately, like according to like investor policies, that is against the law to like rug pull to like, you know,
So many people.
allegedly rug pull, you know. But I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was so funny because like the way she's like, anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and then like there's been memes where it's like, and she never woke up from that nap because she never like posted
Keep it
another
going, yeah.
podcast or made any more videos.
That's funny.
I think she just recently said that she's coming back with her podcast, but we'll see.
brother.
We'll see. I'm kind of tired of it. I thought it was funny for like the good month.
I thought that
I
she was
didn't.
funny with Hawk Tool. That's it.
Yeah, like the Hawk Tool videos and like people remixing them and doing these
Yeah.
things with them. I thought it was funny until it wasn't. That's the way the internet works now. It's like things are like cool. It's like
Until they're
popping,
not, yeah.
and then some people you just ride the wave. Is that one thing? You know how they talk about like industry plants,
What do you mean?
like. How do I explain that industry plant?
I don't know. What
Like-
you're talking
like Kelly-
like Hollywood, they just put like random, like Charlie D'Amelio was supposed to be one.
Right. Yeah, like her or
Oh, okay,
like
like
Haley
random
Welch, where it's like,
Why
boom,
couldn't
she
it be
just
me?
came out. You're not a hit. You're not.
Honestly, I don't think that's the case. I think it's just like they're like the one time wonders.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
type of things. Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
yeah. Because you
Imagine like Charlie D'Amelio. She has 140 million followers or something like that.
And she's still doing like big things. It's not just like TikTok anymore.
Yeah, like,
she's doing
now she's doing a
dancing,
lot.
professional dancing for artists.
she
like,
won Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
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 That's because it's a popularity contest.
Yeah, but she had other people like
She's a good
Markel,
dancer too, but
like Markel Washington. I met him. He's cool. He's one of my friends.
Yeah.
I have a picture with him. But so like I met him.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it. But like
No.
if you guys want to look at my Instagram. No,
Yeah, check out his Instagram. That's
yeah.
probably the
No,
best
I
place.
have pictures with him. But like he's cool. He's the one that helped her and other creators. Like he's doing well for himself, but he likes helping people as well.
You know, I'm curious. I was like, whatever happened to Addison Rae? I haven't seen her in a
She
minute.
just
She went-
does music every now
yeah.
and then, and now
she
she's
doesn't
just,
like to like post. She got too much hate.
But like now she's just using her platform as like, okay, I'm gonna use a quick buck. I'm gonna
Okay.
post something real quick, and then I'm gonna disappear for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, because she got a lot of hate at the same time. I can understand that. She didn't get as many
For her
positive
music?
comments and no, like, just about her.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're just
man,
like,
that's
why is
fucked
she
up.
famous? And I'm just like, well, she's
Like, why are any of them famous?
Yeah.
The Hype House didn't, like, any of those people just
Yeah.
got famous by chance and then came together.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
it
it's-
was by
they
chance.
were all famous because of chance, but like they
Yeah.
were all famous because Alex Warren helped them out.
Yeah.
Like they were all part of his vlogs, and like that's a big reason why Thomas is
Mm.
somewhat successful now.
Yeah. It's like the David Dobrik before.
Yeah.
Like the David Dobrik for Vine
Alex,
is what
he
Alex
sounds
Warren
like-
was doing
he
for
sounds
Like
like
TikTok.
Gabby
David
Hanna,
Dobrik.
Gabby Hanna was big, but after like she stopped being
Oh,
with
yeah.
David Dobrik, forget
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
she
it's
fell
exactly like Gabby Hanna. There's a bunch of them that they left the vlog squad.
Like Brandon. that-
Alex on his
Alex-
vlog
Alex
too,
Stearns.
yeah.
He's still
Alex
doing
Stearns.
good.
He does well. Yeah, he
I
does
see
his
him every
TikToks.
once in a while, but I
Yeah.
don't see him like as big as he was.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, he was in like the
But like that's
vlogs.
because he wants to stay away from all that because like he's with his wife or his girlfriend.
I think his
Well,
girlfriend.
yeah, he's
also
like
is
taking
married.
it serious with his
Yeah.
family.
And
like
that
he's
other
trying to-
girl, what's her name? The blonde one. She comes out in David Dobrik's vlogs. She's still. She's
Aaron
still.
and Carly and Aaron or the
No, not them too. Though I haven't seen them at all.
really they're on Matt King's podcast a lot.
Yeah,
Huh.
Yeah.
No, the other one. She's blonde. She's the.
Trisha Paytas.
She has an
don't even mention
OnlyFans.
Here we go.
Tana?
Trisha Paytas. Chana Mojo.
No, not Tana. She still kind of shows up on his podcast.
Oh,
on
Corinna
his-
Comp.
There you go,
Oh, yeah,
Corinna.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she was like really big when like the podcasts were really like coming out a lot, and then when they'd stop,
She was like the
stopped too.
first
She's
like
just a streamer.
yeah, she
Yeah.
was like the first OF girl that like took off like
Yeah.
crazy. I think she was kind of like the first one to like do that, and then
It's
everybody.
blue.
She started during the pandemic, and I think she made $1.3 million on her first video.
Yeah,
I remember that vlog. 'Cause
Bro,
I think that's when he
it's
bought.
blue.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Like hearing of all this stuff, and then like you having a little bit of firsthand experience is like, Yo, you're
It's
confirming
cool
some
being
shit.
around all of that, like, because now I have like those memories, and I'm just like, oh, that's like, now I can say like, oh no, I met David. Like David, he's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I can give insight
Can't
on
do
like
that.
what people, because people are just like, have you met this person? Have you met this person?
Yeah.
And then they get like, oh, sure, you actually met her. Like,
Yeah.
I met one of my, well, not my favorite, but like well-known like people, like porn star. Yeah, I met Riley Reid, and I met
Oh,
Emily,
and
I
Louis
met,
was like, oh,
yeah, and I
Sandy,
met
I'm sorry.
Emily Willis.
Emily. Oh, R.I.P.
Yeah. Well, she's not dead. She just has that.
I thought she passed.
She's in a coma.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
Not that I would know, but
Twitter's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like
no,
exes, you find out everything. You know. Yeah, that's wild, bro. So
Yeah.
you met them?
no, yeah, I mean, because they were at David's party.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well they used to
Yeah.
come out in his videos.
Yeah.
That's how I know him.
Bro, you want me to be famous or not?
Shut up. Dude, it's so wild. She always like threads like that, but you're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna do nothing. And if you do, don't tell me.
You're gonna see the link.
Ew.
It's gonna be on my page.
All right, bro. We're done here. Towards the end.
Look, you got nervous. You got nervous. You asked, bro. That was your fault.
All right.
You want a Christmas
Jay.
gift?
Jay.
You want your Rolex?
Dude, honestly, I think I'd be like, all right.
Dirty money, but
Because I keep doing you, dog. Give me some skin. And I do that, and I'd be like, oh, no, wait. Let me get a moist towelette. Give me some skin. All right, back to it. Jay, where can they find you, just in case our followers don't follow you?
Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. KuntryboyJayyy with like 3 Y's and then K for the. It's a little confusing, but it's gonna be right there. You're gonna edit it.
Okay.
It's a picture
Gotcha.
now.
Gotcha. This is gonna take me a while.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I appreciate you coming on, bro. You're probably one of the person that has the biggest following that's been on our podcast, and we really appreciate you, taking the time.
He gets sad when people don't answer him.
Yeah,
That's all right, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody answers me either. That's all right.
friends. But yeah, dude, we really appreciate you coming on and chilling, chopping it up with us. It means a lot, So anything that we can do for you in the future, maybe, whatever.
No, I appreciate you guys for having me.
Yeah, man. And you're a cool dude, and I hope nothing but the best for you. I hope you get the David Dobrik numbers, and I'll be like, I know that guy. Yeah. Okay. All right. Before we go, Sonny has one last question for you.
What's your favorite emoji?
Probably the standing emoji.
The standing emoji?
Yeah.
Which is like the
The one of just the guy
guy?
standing.
Yeah, he's just like
yeah.
that.
Oh, that's
Okay.
funny.
All right. Well, if you got to the end of this podcast, show Country Boy Jay some love and post a standing emoji in the comments.
Stand up.
Appreciate it.
Every time that somebody says that emoji, you do that pose. Nobody can see you.
Yeah, true. You're right. Put that emoji in the comments. All right. That is it. Thank you guys, and be on the lookout. We're gonna be doing some stuff pretty soon.
Why do you do that every time?
This is my
child.
the podcast is coming to an end. Pose. We're gonna be doing some stuff pretty soon locally here with the other podcasts. I'm gonna be able to we're finally able to announce that we are gonna do a bar crawl in May, and so we've been selected to represent the Lower Valley Socorro area. The Takeover Show is gonna do the West Side. The Buzz Podcast is gonna do the East Side, and the Bro Monroe is gonna do Central. And we're all gonna come together and
In A-Town?
A-Town.
They're doing downtown, aren't they?
A-Town is gonna be in. We A-Town is gonna pick something, but we're not gonna be able to get all the way to Anthony.
Yeah.
So-
but they're doing it. I thought they were doing downtown.
A-Town's involved.
Oh, okay.
A-Town's involved. Shout out John. Shout out everybody. But yeah, if you guys want to go and check this out, we're gonna be just showing some love to local bars. A lot of people say, hey, there's nothing to do in El Paso. Well, we're gonna show you the spots that are cool, and there might be in your side of town. So come check it out, and then we'll show some love to the bars. Everybody, we got to support local businesses, and that's what we're trying to do. So follow us on Instagram. We'll be probably posting about that pretty soon here. And other than that, do you have anything else, Sonny?
No.
All
It's a
right.
picture now.
Oh, you know what? Fuck you. We'll see you guys later. We love you. Bye.